MovieWeb.com.
You have made me proud, my son. To never forget who you are.
I actually wanted to begin by asking you, I know when the film was previewed at Comic-Con earlier this year, there were some complaints from fans about the actual physical darkness of the scenes with the ninjas. It was hard to actually see them.
Yeah.
Did you have to go back and sort of digitally lighten any of that up?
No, you know, I mean, unfortunately what happens, you can't have complete control like over every print that goes out. And sometimes, you know, like when you put it through the chemical bath and they release a print, it's a little dark. And that one, you know, it was like a tad dark, but, you know, like, if I watched the film last night, we watched it, and it was like perfect last night. It was like in really good shape. So hopefully the prints that they've struck are those prints, you know. So yeah, sometimes it's a bit of a crapshoot, that actually.
Yeah, is it tricky when you're shooting ninjas in the darkness? I mean, it must be tricky to work with
yeah,
that.
I mean, you always, you know, what you do is you light for the value, because you know in post-production, once you get into the DI process, the digital intermediary process, that you can like take it down, you know, so you always kind of overlight it and take it down. So yeah, I think that was just that particular print at Comic-Con. I know a lot of people who have seen it, you know, a lot of people who have reviewed it, they've been able to see it fine, so yeah, it's a bit of bad luck actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Rain, I wanted to ask you, the weapon you use in the film is so cool. Did you have some role in sort of creating that weapon for the movie?
Yeah, you know, I have a lot of weapons. Chain and shuriken, sword, yeah, and double sword. Yeah, I learned a lot, you know. You know, before this film, I learned Taekwondo, and with, you know, Korean sword martial arts.
I was wondering, did you ever think that perhaps, I know you in the film your character loses his girlfriend. Did you ever think that maybe her spirit lived in the weapon and that's why they were so close to the weapon? Were there any scenes that maybe addressed that were cut?
Not that were cut. I mean, you know, like in answer to your question, I was really interested in him having a unique weapon, you know, so he has the blade and chain, you know, it's like a rope dart, I guess, which is what he trained with. And yeah, we wanted to like give him something that set him apart from all the other ninjas, and you know he learned to use it like in an incredible fashion too.
Awesome. Sho Kazugi is in the film, who's a legendary martial arts. Was he excited to sort of be able to be in another ninja film, or happy to let the Legend of Ninjas continue?
Yeah, you know, like Sho is like such a fantastic guy, and like he really got like into the spirit of like the movie. You know, when we said, hey, we're like, you know, thinking of kickstarting the ninja genre again, you know, like Sho was like, okay, I'm there. And he was like fantastic to work with, still in incredible shape, still has like, you know, all that folkloric, you know, 80s ninja stuff with him. So it was nice to pay homage to him actually.
The film is such a wonderfully hyper-violent. Was it difficult to kind of orchestrate all the blood and flying limbs that you wanted to get the right look?
Yeah, you know, all that stuff is, you know, because it's a mixture between practical effects, you know, blood bags on set, some digital effects. And yeah, you know, like sometimes you have like some funny moments, obviously, when it doesn't work, and you know, like someone gets sprayed like in blood who's not meant to get sprayed, or you get sprayed in blood, or the whole crew is like standing around, you know, covered head to toe in like, you know, plastic ponchos so they don't all get sprayed. So yeah, it is a little hard to orchestrate sometimes. It's not an exact science, I guess.
And finally, now that you guys have made the film, are you at all concerned that someday you'll receive an envelope with black sand inside and that the ninjas are going to come out for you, or that because you've revealed the myth of the legend?
I think if I ever make Rain train as hard as I made him train last time, he might send me an envelope with black sand. That'd be the only thing I'd be worried about.
I'm going to send you.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
Rain, how would you do against real ninjas?
Real ninjas?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You did pretty good.
Do you feel your training helped you now that you'd be able to do that in a real life situation? Defend yourself?
Yeah. You know, yeah, I love martial arts when I was young. Yeah, martial art is my, I'm a big fan of martial arts film.
But next time he's out having a drink, someone's going to come up and challenge him to that. You know that, don't you?
Of course.